Charlie wants to be an astronaut. Take the long, tall train to the sun.
And everyone, welcome back to more from the Golden Path Internationals tournament being sponsored by Unfathomable Narrative. I am your host and commentator, BlackShadow, and we're continuing our march to the end of the group stages. This time it is the final game for Group S. It has been very, very hard fought. And I believe we have managed to cover a game or two of it over the course of the tournament as well. Here's a look at the table going into this, and this is not as complicated as the Group B one that we covered first up here. So, Sentient, Charlie, Tuananhtd, and Squirtlenick will be playing in this final game here. And it's reasonably straightforward for most players, actually. Sentient Lamppost is guaranteed to qualify to one of the two top spots and will take top spot, assuming that they do not come last and that Charlie doesn't win the match. Otherwise, they will be guaranteed top spot in the group. For Charlie, also reasonably straightforward in a strong position with 10 points and a win from their 3 games so far. As long as they avoid last spot and probably avoid third place as well, any top 2 finish will guarantee that they're going to qualify. Even getting a third might well be good enough depending on the results of Tuananhtd and Squirtlenick. Nice cushion. Not guaranteed. Also got a decent average point rating as well, which is going to help them out significantly. For those two players, though, the asking starts to become a little bit more significant here. For Tuananhtd, a victory here would guarantee a spot into the wildcards. It's the best that they can ultimately hope for, and it'd be just straight in, not having to worry about it. They do have a win in the back pocket, but their average points rating is not very good, so they are losing quite a few tiebreakers, unfortunately, here. Same for Squirtle as well. If they were to win and get themselves up to 12 points of a win, they would either manage to qualify in one of the top 2 spaces, or most certainly, I would imagine that would be good enough to qualify as one of the best 5th place finishers. It's hard to see many other better 5th spots over the course of the groups. However, Tuananhtd also has the added benefit that if they were to go 2nd here, they might well be good enough for a 2nd place finish, whereas Squirtle is realistically in must-win territory. 2nd place is going to be very dicey, and I don't think will be enough to make a qualification. So that's how everyone stands. Squirtle needs to win. Tuananhtd can probably get away with 2nd place. Charlie just needs to avoid a disaster, and Sentient just needs to not be last in order to secure the top spot of the table. Alright then, kids, so we are getting ourselves ready for the final game for Group S. I'll be doing my best to try and keep track of the tables. I've got a little thing on the side to help me just to keep cover of that, and we'll try and keep updated where things stand as we go here. So, a insta-pick for Squirtlenick for ECAS. I haven't even looked at anything yet, good grief. I don't blame him, though. Savfk IV, G-Manipulation, Assassination in the Shadows, and Core Intrigue. Some of the better lower-cost cards there, so ECAS makes obvious sense. Drones, satellites, I should say, and invasion ships as our techs. There's some very, very powerful ones. So, insta-pick for ECAS there for green. So look at what other leaders we've got. Yeah, no Helena. We've got Ilban, though, which would be reasonably tempting. Some of the bits and pieces and options available as well. Baron is there. Yuna's there. It's not a bad shipping one. So it'd be interesting to see what happens here. I don't think... I don't think we'll see any early revealing to deny ECAS. It's all about whether he draws his ring or not, and he's definitely going to be hoping so. So we'll see here. So, it is, as I say, so Scott's picked that. Charlie is in 1st position here, so it will be Tuananhtd to pick next. Sentient in 2nd position. We're pretty happy with that. Again, Sentient just needs to basically not come last and for Charlie not to win. But even then, they're still guaranteed a qualification spot into the top spot, barring a bizarre situation. Like, if Sentient was to, like, absolutely crash in this game, and Charlie just absolutely slaughtered it, then it's possible that Sentient could drop out the top spots, but it would be a pretty exceptional set of circumstances. Sentient has had some really decent results and good wins, so I'd be surprised to see that happen, but we shall see. So, Tuananhtd's up next. Baron Arcana looks totally fine. Can't hate it. Also denies it to Sentient. Sentient's going to be up next here, so Now it's a little bit more trickier. I don't hate Una. I think Una in second spot is pretty good. It gives you options. If first person goes full space, you can just go smuggle, in theory, and just get your Swordmaster straight away. But there's other options as well. I think we'll see Una in second, and I think we'll see... who's going to be in first spot here? It's a little tricky one. It's hard to know, of course. Remember, so Nick needs to win this game. Charlie needs a decent result. Just needs to not have a disaster here to keep that. Sentient goes for Rhomba Vernius. I guess he reckons he's pretty good here. So he's going to go ahead and have some fun here. Try and cash in an Agent of Zion's bounty here. Hundro has access to Calculated Higher, which he's going to take instead of Water of Life. He's going to drop that. I'm kind of surprised. It's a very strong card, that. Keep that for later on, but okay then, I guess. So getting ready, and here we go then. I warn you that this server is, the host is in Vietnam, and I'm in the United Kingdom, so there's going to be some ping here for anything that we interact with. Hopefully we're just going to watch, and it will be reasonably safe here, but I'll try and do my best to cover this one. So, the usual two of Fremen and Spacing Guild taken for Baron, and we are off to the races. So Hundred pulls all of his cards now, which is not ideal. Sentient's pulled some alright stuff here. I'm kind of curious to see what the plan is going to be for Vernius. I think he's going to want to probably pick up Spy Satellites if he can. I wouldn't be surprised to see Vernius go Steel Suits here. To get hold of a load of Spice, which is exactly what we're going to see happen, and he's going to hold on. But he's pulled his Signet Ring immediately, so I guess he's going to look to go Great Flat, maybe Train Drones, and just go hard here. But it's not a great combat for him here. That is the Mixed Smuggling Skirmish, which isn't amazing. Baron Conan's up next. Baron does have access to Hardy Warriors if he wants it. He's got his Signet Ring, though. So Baron's just going to Baron immediately, so he won't be able to use his Signet Ring this round. So he'll cash in the bumps. And Ekaz has not pulled his Signet Ring. He's not found it, which is a problem, and he won't be happy with that. So I think we'll see from Ekaz. He almost wants to reveal here. I can just feel it in his bones. He wants to just reveal. He's going to go Tech Negotiation first up here, and I think he's going to look to early reveal if it still comes back to him. Looks like it's going to be the plan, but he honestly might just reveal here. I wouldn't put it past Nick here. I think he's that determined to pick up some, like, G Manipulation in the shadows. I think he might just straight reveal. I know that's insane, but I honestly think he might do it. He's going to struggle first, which he should do. But I do not believe he's going to use both his actions. I honestly believe he's preparing an early reveal for Manipulation and Shadows specifically. But we'll see. Tech Negotiation for Hundro. With his Signet Ring. Wow. He's trying to block Rhomba here, but there's no need to. Really? Tech Negotiation with Signet Ring for Hundro, not going Basin. That is interesting. Making sure to keep the 4 Persuasion. So, Rhomba's going to reveal early and take the Manipulation and that. So he's not even going to play his Signet Ring. He's going to wait for the rock around here. Wow. Nick hates to see it. Bad for Ekaz. Guild Ambassador and Gunfoot to turn up, though. Some fun cards. Back to the Baron here. Has Signet Ring, but can't use it. Wow, goes for an Insta-Siege here, which is fascinating. Don't see that too often. People going straight to the Siege to get their water back. It's back to Ekaz here. And Ekaz, he's still going to reveal for Guild Ambassador? Is he really going to do it? I told you he was so determined to take the early reveal. But I think he's got to go Wealth here. And look to smuggle again and take the Swordmaster. But he does just straight early reveal. And he's going to do it for Guild Ambassador here. Man, it's amazing, isn't it? It really is. No, it goes into Assassination Mission first. Which is also a good card for Ekaz from the trash sort of passively here. But it's amazing, isn't it? It really is amazing. I think he was so determined to reveal. Even though the cards he was going to went, he was still going to do it. Fascinating. Fascinating. Anyway, so Hunter's going to reveal for 5. He's going to take the Fadakin and Court Intrigue. And then Baron's going to reveal for free here, and he's just going to take a laser on some big cards now coming up here. Gurney Halleck, Power Play, Smuggler's Thopter. Very, very strong cards coming up here. I was going to be resolved here. Romba's going to be happy, so he gets his money if he wants to go Dreadnoughts early. Which I think is what he's considering doing here. I wouldn't be surprised to see Romba go Great Flat and then Dreadnought here. And look to take Spy Satellites. I think that's what we're going to see from Sentient. I have a funny feeling. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Fold Space first tonight. It's a red. I guess he kind of is obliged to do that. But red will have the option for the respin next time round. Red would love to hold a power play, if possible, to give him extra chances of finding his way to there, but we'll see. Baron's just going to smuggle in case he doesn't get... That's basically if he doesn't get access to Fold Space next round, he'll smuggle to get there instead, so giving himself options. Ekaz finally finds his ring, but he can only take a liaison or an infantry, which is not where Ekaz wanted to be with this. Arakeen is in the next combat, so flag combats immediately for possession. Second place is very, very nice at this point. Notable that Ekaz only puts in 2 troops. I think he's after the cash here. So, blue looks at green's discard deck. Yellow looks at green's discard deck. Always makes me laugh. Hundro just goes base in, taking the extra spice. Romba just going tech negotiation. So, playing kind of passively here is Romba. He's going to kind of chill and wait. He's hoping to find his signet ring next round, basically. Someone needs to go Steel Suits and needs to threaten Vernius here. And needs to get in front of... has got to get in front of Romba and this Spice at Great Flat, surely. Baron Hardy Warriors for a second time, back-to-back. Very aggressive. Ekaz goes Carfax, finds the Water of Life that Hundro discarded. It's probably a bit surprised, wondering what on earth has Hundro got here. Hundro, meanwhile, he can't play. He's going to reveal. He has nowhere to go. He's blocked everywhere. The Haga Basin from Ekaz has blocked Hundro Moritani. There is nowhere that Hundro can play here. Tech negotiation's gone, mining's gone. Smuggling's gone. He is forced to reveal he has nothing. That is a terrible result for Hundro. He was definitely eyeing up Haga Basin, but it has been blocked. Nothing he can do. He has to reveal here. So, bad news for Hundro. Hopefully, he takes the 4 Solari here, but it's, you know, it'd be good here. But a late deployment from Ekaz. He's obviously decided whether to put in or not. He does. So he's going to tie up with red. Blue looks at red's discard. Red looks at green's discard. Everyone's looking at each other's discards here. Hunter has to reveal he's got nowhere to go. So that's not a good result for him. Romba's going to reveal for 4 and take Thopter. Baron's going to reveal for 3. More big cards coming off the road here. Full-Scale Assault, another very desirable card here. Not a great board for 3, though. I wonder if Baron's just going to not pull anything here. I don't think he's going to take Liaison. No, I didn't think so. And Ekaz has got a dagger and 1, so they will be tying. And no one has any combat intrigue, so they will be tied here. Carfag will remain... is going to remain neutral for this one. So a load of Solari for both red and green. Red won't mind. It might interest that might well it's gonna be interesting here because it means the first person that smuggles out of them is gonna go to instead of shipping here. I wonder if Tuano will actually smuggle even if they had a fold space opportunity. I don't know. Yeah, there's no way Ekaz could have pulled that. He did not have. He only had 1 persuasion not to. So good spot there. Not the cover. So yeah, I think if I'm Baron, if I've got false space access, I might be tempted. I don't know, it's a tricky one. I don't know, I'd be at least considering not going false space. You almost don't want to see your diplomacy. He doesn't, which is good for him. Keeps it simple. So he'll smuggle with the signet ring, take the cash. Well, he's going to use that first, so he's going to obviously look to deploy some troops here next round. Yeah, he can't go to Stella yet. He has to smuggle. Which is fine, and it's totally okay. Getting carried away there a little bit. Look at other hands here. Ekaz's hand is not amazing. He's still got his Seek Allies, which he did not use the first time round. He has not yet visited a faction space. Hundro's pulled a lot of his cards here. Hundro was probably going to use his Mentat grab, I imagine. He's got a lot of stuff to do. Vernius has found his G manipulation, but has not found In the Shadows. Ikaz goes for Spy Satellites, gets in front of Vernius. So, a bit unfortunate sense. I imagine was probably eyeing it up, but it's taken too long for him to get there. He has his second ring, but it's too late. Hundro was also, I think, after Spy Satellites, but has been gotten in the way of. So I think we'll see, yeah, just going to go full space. No reason not to. Gives him the access there, so it'll be shared between him and Red for now. Next card, by the way, is Invasion Ships, which is a monster for, it's an absolute monster here for Romba, but he doesn't take it. He's just going to stack up more here. Interesting, he doesn't decide to pinch Invasion Ships now. Goes for the Mentat. Not ideal for Hundro. The Swords of Federkin currently not doing anything. I think Hundro had to grab that now if he was going to do it. Swordmaster for red. He has one more action. He's got Seek Allies here. I don't know what he's doing with it. Baron finds the Fremen bump with the intrigue. Ugh. Pretty dirty. What is this? Ekaz reveals again! For 5 to take power play. Wow. He's still not gone to any of that. And he's not getting many trashes either because he keeps early revealing. Wow. Interesting. Ekaz playing pretty brave here. It's 2 actions sacrificed out of 6 at this point. The combat, by the way, is Trade Monopoly. No one's gone for it yet. Wow, how does Ekaz not just use his Seek Allies and assume no one's early revealing? I'm really surprised by that. I'm really surprised by that. I don't think he needed the early reveal there at all. I think that was unnecessary. Should he use Seek Allies to Wealth to secure his Swordmaster for next round? Surely. Surely. But never mind. Anyways, Hundro's up next. Again, remember, Squirtlenick basically has to win this match. If he gets second place, him trying to get through as a best place 5th is not likely. In fact, I don't think he would even make 5th anyways. So, it is more or less a must-win game. The only way he'd make it through is if he gets second and Tuananhtd finishes 4th. Squirtle would pip 5th spot, but only just. Hundro's going to discard Calculated Hire, which really, by the way, didn't take Water of Life, so he's going to discard that using Court Intrigue to redraw 5 Dixian Probes. Good ability that. Good card draw. Nice kind of get out of jail card of a bad hand. Romba now goes for Great Flat here. Is he going to use G Manipulation next? I don't know. He's found Diplomacy, so he might well use that. Is Romba going Conspiring, maybe? We'll see. Baron goes for more water, so he's going to look to just smash this Fremen Alliance. And it's back to Hundro, who has to reveal here. Yeah, no third actions, so he's just going to reveal for free here. Going to take a liaison, that's about it. Romba's, I think's gonna. Oh no, he's going to Slitted Breeding, so he's trying to get In the Shadows online ASAP here. He doesn't find it though, but he has enough for Full Scale Assault, which was the other idea here. So he's going to pick up that. 3 for the Baron, 4 for the Baron. Gunfopter is available to him. He's got to be a little bit choosy about his cards though, but I don't hate Full Scale Gunfopter. I think it's a pretty solid card. Really, more liaisons? I don't really think you need more. I would have taken Gunfopter here. Full Scale Assault for Romba here is going to be pretty scary. So, players will make note of that. That is a concern. Nothing to be done here. No combat to resolve. So, a Water and Intrigue for Vernius. Finds Bypass Protocol, which is fine, I guess. Not much use right now, though. And Baron will take 2 bumps and gets a troop back for his troubles. We'll move on. Alright then, so next up is Raid Stockpiles. It's okay at this point for round 4. First place is not bad, Free Spice and the Intrigue, totally fine. Players are rocketing along this game here, so we're trying to keep track as best we can. Ikaz has got Assassination Mission in hand. Has got Guild Ambassador as well, but it's a bit late. Surely Ikaz, I guess, has just got to go smuggling. And then use Guild Ambassador to take Swordmaster, you would imagine, right? And then you use Diplomacy for whatever comes up at the end. And then you use, then you reveal and trash Assassination Mission with your trash ability. Surely it's the only way to play this, right? I don't really see what else there is. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure why he picked Guild Ambassador. I guess it was just to stop other people getting it. But it's not a very good card for him. It's going to be... The only way that Ikaz is going to take the spacing lines is to just go absolutely all in. Power play, fold space, all that good stuff there. Which he can definitely do. Like, he could do that. He could go Signet Ring Smuggling. Take the cash. Guild Ambassador... He's going to Guild Ambassador Mentat, I think, by the looks of it. No! He's going to go ahead and take Training Drones. So, Guild Ambassador is just going to be used for the spies here. Not taking the cash. Not worried about going for... Wow. There's a lot happening here. I guess he's going to go High Council instead? I think Nick is in risk of spreading himself a bit thin here. Kind of don't like this. Instead of Alejandro, makes sense. Romba is gonna be using his fold space to get another fold space. He has to draw though, so he's gonna have to wait a bit to find In the Shadows again. It's gonna be on his discard. He's gonna have to wait a little while to see that again. That's the only issue here. But it gets his Fopter online though as well, which will be of interest. Probably gonna look to go Haga Basin here. Pick up a load of spice, maybe Imperial Basin. And then get that ready for the Signet Ring whenever it turns up next. Unless he draws it now, which would be a problem if he finds it immediately. Baron going to take the Haga Basin. I think I prefer Imperial, yeah. I think you want to keep the water for now. Especially as you're looking to go for the Throne Alliance here. No, he's just going to go ahead and get Mentat first. He's gonna redraw here and kind of see what happens. But it's not ideal, though, because it means his Diplomacy, he's got to refind. He's going to have to wait a little while for it. So he decides against that as well. Indecision here. Tuananhtd realistically needs... If he gets second place, they're most likely going to qualify unless Nick wins, which would be kind of insane. Tuananhtd does not have a very good points average, so that is counted against him in tiebreakers here. Ikaz does smuggle and takes the cash now, so Ikaz taken a very curious route about this. Surely, I'm surprised they didn't go... How they didn't go smuggling Swordmaster, I have no idea. They're going to have a ton of money here. They're going to reveal and trash Assassination. They have like 17 Solari, which is a lot. Kind of surprised here. And anyway, so Hundro is up. I wonder if Hundro's gonna Mentat here. No, he's just gonna... Oh, he's got his Signet Ring out. Yeah, makes sense. Just gonna take this out. He's gonna cash this in, I would imagine. So what alliance is Ikaz going for, then? He's got to go Emperor, right? If he's going to go for an alliance of spy satellites. Romba's going to be fighting... He's going to be fighting with Bene Gesserit. Red has more or less secured Hardy Warriors, and there's too much distance realistically for Ikaz to catch up with the spacing. So I assume Ikaz is just going to go for the Emperor Alliance. I assume that's what's going on here. I don't know. I am concerned for Nick in this game. I think he's spreading himself too thin. He's at real risk here. He's got a lot of work to do in this game. I am a little worried. Well, that was some lag. That was some lag. Don't know where that troop was. So he's going to bump up here. Not going to go there. He's eyeing up Shuttle Fleet, is Hundred Moritani. He's eyeing up Shuttle Fleet and would very much like a piece of that. Romba gets Dreadnought number 2. Does he get it with... yeah, it should have been in there. No, he uses 2 also to get hold of invasion ships. So he's a little bit later to do it. So he's ready to rock and roll here. Romba is now set up, and this is the problem here. The players have given Romba time and space. which you can't do. And now he's looking dangerous. I mean, Mick is the next tech here. That's going to be of some desire to some players. Ikaz would love that. Baron's got a couple of actions, though, on everyone. Only person with Swordmaster so far, and back end of the turn, so he's got time here. But he's struggling for actions. The problem is Baron. He's really struggling here. Romba's not gone in, though. Is Baron Harkonnen just going to go Hardy Warriors here? I think he's going to go Hardy Warriors. Or is he going to rely on Steel Suits and hope his daggers get him over the line here? He's going to have a look at Andro to try and see if his daggers is discard. He'll find out that they are not. There are some cards remaining, however. So he has to go Hardy Warriors, surely. Yeah, and he will do. Andro also has an intrigue. Baron going to Steel Suits is trying to get a bit greedy here. He has to Hardy Warriors and put them in and call it a day here. If he wants to win this combat, and he does. Baron is not going to be using his third action. He will just be revealing. So Ikaz will reveal and trash. So he's got a ton of money as Ikaz, but he needs to start using it and start justifying it. Ikaz also has training drone, so you can garrison the troop, but it's not a fixed one. He has to flip it to do it, so I can't tell him to do it. Ikaz is going to be a little bit careful as well. He's already got Liaison. He's got 12 cards. He doesn't really... He will want to start picking up some Spices Flows, though, naturally. They're trying to work out what his last card is here. I don't hate Ikaz taking one more a Liaison. I don't hate it. He doesn't need to. Really doesn't need to here. So Hanjo obviously will reveal for the 2 daggers. Baron will be glad he put in. Romba gets in the shadows online. Gets a Spice of Fopter. Has 3 to buy. Does he go for an extra world combat? Vernus's deck is already pretty big at 13 cards, though, which is a concern. So, might not buy. I wouldn't even hate him picking like Sarukar. I wouldn't totally hate it. He's going to pick up a Liaison. I don't particularly like that. What's Baron doing with this, though? He's just got to reveal, right? He doesn't want to Mentat because he wants to redraw his Diplomacy. Surely he's just revealing here. There's nothing to be done here. You've just got to reveal, take the 2 swords, and move on here, surely. Is he really going to Mentat? Wow, he's going to Mentat here, so he's going to draw out. He's not going to use Diplomacy. He finds his Liaison, which I don't think is what he wanted to see, really. He would have preferred a lot of other cards. That's the problem. Now he's got to wait for his Diplomacy again. And it's convincing, and the Liaison too, so he's going to be able to redraw pretty quickly, but I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it, but it is what it is. So Liaisons he's got to use it for something. I guess just trip to Carthag. Or you could go to Siege again, maybe. No, Carthag it is. He has no battle intrigue, so he wants to get one as an insurance policy. He's given up a sword as well. He finds advanced weaponry. It's not online for the tech tiles. He can't pay for the Dreadnought either, but he will be interested in that. Sword will be good for Baron. 2 to buy, would not buy any cards. And that's all it's going to resolve here. So Baron takes the conflict, 3 Spice and the intrigue. Couple of Spice for 100 though. 2 players at 6. Both threatening Highliners here. Second wave found for Baron. It's not a bad find if he goes Highliner. So we'll move on. Next up is Terrible Purpose. Not a bad first place. Second place is okay at this point, but it's losing value. Hundro is going to pick up Shuttle Fleet. So I imagine he's going to make his punt for the Spacing Lines. It also gets him the cash, hence taking the Spice. So he's going to take Shuttle Fleet. It will cost him 4. And then he will use he'll use 2 of those bumps to go for Highliner. To go Spacing Guild, to pay for the money. And he gets an extra bump wherever he wants it. I don't hate taking it with Emperor, actually. I think I would probably go Emperor here, get the passive bump, start threatening that alliance. I think looks good to me, and does. So his Swordmaster is ready to get, but he's only got Liaisons in hand, which isn't ideal. Romba is up. Romba's got a bit going on, but Romba's problem now is he's getting action deprived. He has no money to pay for Mentat. He needs to start getting money, does Romba. He's struggling here a little bit. He's just going to start going shipping. He's gonna have to ship with this though. So the invasion ships is beginning for Romba, so he's gonna use this to get his cash. He will be able to probably get Sword Master. It's gonna be late though. I wonder if he's gonna go up and down and look to Mentat here. He's considering it. He's not even going to infiltrate. No, he's just going to start putting troops in here. He's going to put his dreadnoughts in. Makes sense. The players will not know if he's got full-scale assault. 3 cards in his discard here. Baron's up next. Baron will go smuggling. He'll cash this in. Curiously, where Baron's going to take the bump here. I guess probably like Emperor or Bene Gesserit, I would imagine. So he wants the money so he can pay for advanced weaponry. Again, has actions on Vernius. He will take it of the Emperor. I think this is fine. Green, the only person without shipping access, so Hunter will still a slight advantage on that front. Ikaz has found all his diplomacy cards by Seek Allies, Power Play. It's all there, so he's got to start making a decision which alliance he's going to go for here. He's drawn them all at the same time, though, which isn't ideal. Hunter's going to go High Council. Wow. High Council with Liaison always looks a bit weird. He would still have access to Mahayim or Gun if he does it. But it's always a little funky when you see that. Always pay attention when people use like a Liaison specifically to go High Council. So he's going to use the Signet Ring to infiltrate here. Wanted to get Seal Suits done first. So Doom Inflation yet to be used, just revealing for 2 persuasion at the moment. No use for it yet, no trashing. Baron Conan up next. Hasn't got any defection access. He's going to go Carthag here. He's going to pick up a couple of intrigues. Finds demand respect. He would very much like to get that off. Hence we're going to see troops in immediately, not even waiting for it. Here comes the Dreadnought. So he's going to try and take this down. He is good currently, so he's going to probably get demand respect off here. Pays for another intrigue. Can he use it? Strategic push also cannot be used, so he has to use Know Their Ways here. So players, I think, will see that he's, you know, pretty quick here. He's probably got either combats or endgames. No decision made. Ikaz up next. So Ikaz just goes Arakeen. Wow. Finds his Signet Ring. He's getting a troop, and is he really getting involved here? Surely not. No, he's just gonna garrison that. This is the problem. Ikaz has to start deciding where he's gonna start putting these faction accesses. And the honest answer is I don't know which he's going for. Ikaz is running out of time to make a decision here. Man, Ikaz's hand needs like another 3 actions in it, really. So, Reverend Mother Mahayim take of 100. I don't think he's got any other Bene Gesserit that I can think of the top of my head, but it's just such a great reveal. You know, revealing for 2 spices is enormous. Robin with 3 to buy. Won't go for it. Negotiate withdrawal next on the row, however. Very powerful card. Baron's going to continue putting troops in here at Siege, I imagine. And that's exactly what we see. He wants to win this. He'll even use push to do it if he needs to. Romba still has an intrigue. And Romba's had no reason to use intrigue in a battle yet. He's not passing a combat. So Baron has to probably put these in. Which he does. Mentat for Ikaz. He finds Guild Ambassador. Man, look at this handy for Ikaz. It's kind of insane, isn't it? Wow. That's not worked out for Ikaz at all here. Not ideal. I have no idea what Ikaz is going to do next. He might not even play Power Play. He might just go Guild Ambassador and pick up like Minimic or something. I have no idea what Ikaz is going to do here. I'm completely unsure. Haven't a clue what he's going to do. He might Power Play Secrets. It would be my guess. But I don't know. I have no idea. Red's taken a Solari for a reason. I don't know why he took a Solari. He's obviously said something he's forgotten at some point. Maybe when he went smuggling, he forgot to take the cash. That I guess. He takes Negotiator, gets the extra troop in. It's going to be pretty dangerous for Baron. Where's Baron looking to demand respect, kids? What do you think? Emperor? Is he going to go spacing and look to fight 100 for it? I can't imagine he is. I feel like he's going to go Emperor with this. And just look to find the point with selective breeding with smuggling and whatnot. Yeah, he does use it. He does use it for this. I'm amazed. He might even go Dreadnought. I think he should Dreadnought. He's got the money. Might as well. What the hell, right? So Dreadnought taken, and the 2 spies will grab Minimic. I had a feeling he was going to do that. Man. Holton Engine's the next tech, by the way. Man, I'm really concerned of Nick has spread himself too thin this game. Like, he might come back and justify this, but I'm really concerned. They're going to see his reveal here and are going to be stunned to see this. They'll be like, what is going on here? He trashes Seek allies without using it. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I have ever seen Seek allies trashed without actually using it. That is nuts. Wow. He has no intentions of using it. I guess given the situation of spy satellites and power play in hand, I guess it makes sense, but man, it's crazy to see. Anyways, no comment to be resolved here. Bomber's got nothing. Baron will take it and will use demand respect. Now, which alliance does he go for? I think Emperor's the one. Emperor looks the safest. No, he is going to challenge Romba. He's gonna take him on here. Wow. Well, here we go. And this is, again, I think this is the tournament standings here slightly influencing this. The fact that Tuana needs to come second, realistically, and needs Chai to not have a good game. The list, you know, Charlie's the one in front here, so he's maybe making a target here specifically because of that. They need to, he needs to trash a card as well. So he can trash any card he wants out that rediscard deck. So players clicking stuff a bit too soon, but whatever. Next round is up. It is Guild Bank Raid, the one before Conflict Freeze. This is not going to be very desirable here, so this is going to be largely this setup turn. Romba won't mind it, though. Romba will get in here. Has full-scale assault in hand. I think he might just end up using it. I have no idea, really. Romba really wanted full-scale assault in the next round, though. This is not good timing. So Romba will not be too happy about this. He's going to pick up Spice first. Well, he'll use Signet Ring to do it, so he's going to pick up... What does he pick up here? I don't know. He's going to fold space it. He's going to use Signet Ring. It's where it's tricky here. He won't be able to get hold of Swordmaster, though. And Romba's Garrison is getting really, really meaty here. So he's going to have to get hold of Mentat. He takes Sonic Snoopers for the 2 reduction. Finds Allied Armada, which is good in a way, but he does not have one yet. He's a little bit of a way away with the Bene Gesserit. The draw finds him in the shadows. He now probably has to just keep revealing it now, right? I imagine. Interesting. Baron goes Mentat. Ekaz goes High Council. He has 9 Persuasion. Ekaz might just reveal here, I think. So Romba is only going to have one more action here. Romba was wanting Mentat. That's why I didn't particularly like, you know, in a way, he kind of had to go for the cash here, I guess. Romba's only got one more action here, so this is a bit unfortunate here. I guess Romba's just going to go Great Flat with Signet Ring, pick up, I don't know, something. Put in the 2 Dreadnoughts. With full-scale assault, those 2 Dreadnoughts will be worth 14 strength, which is insane. Pretty good enough to take this conflict down, I imagine. Romba's up. I think Romba's got to go Swordmaster immediately in case the Vernius has Windfall. If Vernius has got Windfall, you're going to feel pretty silly here. I think Hunter's got to get in immediately with Signet Ring and call it a day. Oh, he's taking a chance, though. He's defending fold space. He feels he's got to do it. Baron has found negotiated withdrawal, so he gets in the way here. Vernius will not be, does not have windfall, so Vernius has to go great flat now, right? Surely. Vernius is obviously looking to get hold of Spice out, get hold of Mentor. It's God. He's got to go great flat, surely. Great flat, put the 2 troops in, and then grab, I don't know, Chow Murky. Grab hold of projectors and use it to get away. Wow, he's not even going to worry about it. He's going to let Baron take the great flat. Nuts. Poison Sleeper found. Not great. I'm really surprised even Vernius, but I would have 100% taken hold of projectors and start using it to shuffle through your deck, you know, and discard in the shadows and unload it for the bump. Little surprise Sentient did not get involved with that there. He still doesn't take it. You may disagree, kids. I won't say I'm the most expert Rumble Vernius player, but this just seems like a miss to me. Just seems like a miss to me. I don't know how Vernius did not do that. I'm really surprised here. I think that is something he should have looked to do. Especially if he wants to find full-scale assault again. So, Baron's just going to take some spice here. He's prepping for Highliner. Oh, no! I think Baron's going to Highliner and then retreat with Negotiate to steal the alliance. And there's nothing Hundro can do about it. I think that's what's coming in from Baron. It's pretty savage. There is no defending this alliance here. This is a mortal blow to Charlie here in yellow spot. This is really a problem. His only hope is the fact that Nick is still yet to score. I think Ekaz has got a reveal for the point, right? Oh, no, he's only got 8! Oh, he does have 9 with Minimic. He's got a reveal. Like, there's nothing to do here. You've got to reveal, bet the Spice Must Flow, and work it out from later on here. I don't see what else Nick can do. It has been a curious Ekaz game. Surely he's got to just reveal and take the Spice Must Flow, and he will do so. So points scored. He is 2+3. Hundro will go Swordmaster. He'll take the bump here. But Hundro is about to have a real bad day here. 14 strength for Hundro, for Vernius is good. In the shadows of the 3rd bump gets him close to Allied Armada. I would not be surprised to see him use Diplomacy to selective breeding if he can. Bypass Protocol, he's going to use that to pick up Liat Kynes. It just turns up on the row here. Getting the bump. He's getting that as much for that as anything else. Paying 2 spice for the bump. Keeps it out of other people's hands, of course, as well. What is... Whoa! Baron! Baron, what are you doing? Wow! I guess he figures it doesn't matter. I guess he's going to do it this way instead. Instead of just retreating the troops, he's just going to use interstellar shipping next round to do it. But I'm really surprised. I think Baron still should have got the retreat, and then he could have used it for anything else. But whatever. I guess it's 2 sides of the same coin. I guess so. I mean, yeah, he takes the smile. It means he can put in the... But now he has to use the interstellar bump to go for spacing. So... Okay, I guess. Whatever. Anyways, Hundro is up. He has an action to go. He's just going to go secrets here. Bit surprised he's not looking to selective breed. He has 6 persuasion. Wow, he didn't go for interstellar shipping. Amazing. Finds Grand Conspiracy, though, which he's not quite there yet. And now Hundro will realize that this alliance is gone. Puts in 2 troops to this Baron to protect against double cross, which is what you got to do here. Do not put in 1. So everyone's got some troops in garrison here. I'm a little surprised that Hundro did not go selective breeding here to try and find Spice was slow. A little surprised. With Ixion Probe as well, in case he drew bad. But never mind, 6 to buy, so Gurney Halleck it's going to be, I guess. He does have Mother Mahayim. It might influence going Truthsayer or other memory. But Gurney taken. It is there. That was kind of weird. And then Baron is going to reveal for 4. Not going to bother buying. He's probably not going to see whatever card he gets, so nothing to do here. Romba will win. Romba has to leave one of his Dreadnoughts, though, for this next combat coming up. Baron will get their Dreadnought back. Romba's now got the money, so he can now go Swordmaster and get his actions in. So here we go. Big tier 3 combat. As it stands, 2 players on 5. Ikaz effectively on 5 here, and Hundro on 4, so it's pretty close here. Grand Vision is the next combat. Wow. I don't know what happened there with Nick. I think he drew too early, I think. I didn't quite see. Players are going to have to work. The only work out is he's drawn Hideousy, by the way. So Grand Vision's next combat. That is relevant here still. There are lines to be fought for. So, taken for the Baron. Gets an intrigue. Finds match an envoy. That's really good given the fact his hand is miserable. It's a massive find for him here. Ikaz is up first. Ikaz has got to get troops in here and try and redraw. Does not find good, though. Ikaz is in trouble. Ikaz feels maybe he's got to try and... but again, like he's going to go for an alliance. He thinks if he can win this combat and then power play it and try and go for probably the Emperor, I would guess, but I don't know. Unsure here. Ikaz in trouble. Hundro's up. Hundro at 3 points. It's a mortal blow. As it stands, Hundro would be last. And I think given the standings as they are, it would... I don't think Tuananhtd would... or Charlie. It's going to be close for Charlie. It is Charlie, yeah, it is. Just want to make sure. He's going to have 11 points. I think he'd still probably make it as a 5th place qualifier. But it's up there. Like, if Ikaz suddenly pulls ahead, it gets a lot more complicated. Specifically, if Ikaz wins and Baron comes second and Charlie is last, he will be eliminated. I think that's the only combination he's got to worry about here. With a 3-point cushion on Nick, it means that, you know, this is the problem Nick has, that Nick needs to win this match. That's the issue here. Makes it difficult for Ikaz. So it gives Hundro's got a bit of a cushion, which is good because he's not in a good spot here. He's struggling. He's going to use this to go up and down and take a tech here. Is he really going to go for Holtzman? I think Holtzman's a bit late now. I'd be going for Chow Murky, if anything. Especially given the fact of tiebreakers and how it works for this group and the stage you're in here. Is he going to use... He's going to go Emperor with Court Intrigue. Looks like that is. Kind of telegraphed look massively of his deck, but he's going to go for Holtzman. I don't really like this. I think it's a bit late for Holtzman here. I don't think you're ever really getting this point off. You only get an extra card draw. I think I would have gone for Chow Murky here. I guess he's just trying to, again, keep it away from Ikaz. But Ikaz has no spice. Hundro takes the 6 and will draw 2 cards here. Hundro looking for a Spice Must Flow. He does have it if he wants it. Baron goes Research Station. He's looking for Spice Must Flow. He has it if he wants it. Found Negotiate Withdrawal as well. He's got to do it here. And again, players can be a little careful. They are like mousing over their deck here before making certain actions that might give away what's going on here. Ikaz is going to go Tech Negotiation just to buy the spice. This will be enough, so he just take the spice slow here. Just trying to cash in points. But I fear that Nick's race is going to be run here. I don't see how he's going to win this match. With only one intrigue all game, he's not done anything with it. Players wouldn't be blamed for thinking it's just cool in the market. If it was cool in the market, it'd be pretty savage. He'd have 5 endgame points when he buys this. But you wouldn't ever expect that because it was the one that 100 gave away. So Hundro up next. Hundro is going to look to take this alliance here. But I don't know what 100's going to do after that. Where does he take this bump? Does he just go Secrets? Does he go Steel Suits? Does he go Mentat? He has Ixion Probe. He doesn't need to use the daggers. He really doesn't need to if he doesn't want to. I think I'd be going Steel Suits here with 100. He's going to Mentat here, I guess. No, he's going for a Dreadnought. Oh, I see. So he's trying to get out of his Grand Conspiracy. So all 4 players have got Dreadnoughts now, which is insane. Rombo's going to use Snooper to try and get a better action. Finds his Liaison, which is good enough. So he can play any card he wants to any spot he wants here. He might even use... Wow, so he's got 4 for Liatkine, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13 Persuasion currently. Like, Rombo can just use Liatkines and go, like, Hardy Warriors and throw troops in if he wants. And put players under... You could put Baron under pressure, though, but I don't think he'll bother. Swordmaster will be up, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Rombo go Hardy Warriors, potentially. Knowing that he can go Highliner. Hopefully Highliner next round, but he's got to find his diplomacy. And that's a problem. Does Rombo just go... I think he should actually go Mentat here. Yeah. Like, he's the only person without Swordmaster. He finds his other dagger. So he might just go Swordmaster. And I think Hardy Warriors, if it's still there, I think. And then rely on... and then just hope you find diplomacy next round, I guess. Kind of risky, though. But he wants to take an alliance so he can get Allied Armada online. Baron will take the space in Hager Basin. Getting more troops in so he can retreat them. Gets himself ready for Highliner if Baron doesn't... If Hundred doesn't find it. Or Rombo doesn't find it, I should say. Spice was slow for Ekaz. Gets him a second point here, but it's now going to start getting really, really awkward for Ekaz here. It's too late really to go for any alliance, the problem. Ekaz has got 4 points in the back pocket. He hasn't even gotten... He's not visited faction once, so he's actually at 3+4. Which is insane. Rombo will take the alliance point. He's going to cycle out... that was Ixion Probe, getting rid of it. So, 100% know why he went High Council then, but whatever. He finds favored subject, so the Emperor Alliance is safe. Swordmaster will be taken. I think we're going to see Rombo go to Hardy Warriors here. The brave play for Vernius is to go Hardy Warriors and then try and find a way back to there and take that alliance. But I don't think he'll do that. Spiceman's slow for the Baron. He can retreat troops here. It's kind of awkward here for Baron. Baron's going to be a little bit concerned. Does he stay in the conflict? He can't stay in this conflict. He's got to retreat the troops, surely. He's going to stay! He's going to take it down! Wow! Baron going all in here. Favorite jump is going to be played to protect the Alliance. He's kind of got to do it now, because it's looking a little scary here with everything going on. I mean, he's just tabled it. Like, he's not going to play it, so I guess he's, like, changing his mind. He's just saying, I want favored subjects, so he's trying to, like... I don't know what's going on here. Like, he's got it. He must just play it, but whatever. Now he's tabled it. Anyway, so Rombo's just going to go Carthag here instead. He finds the second dispatching envoy, so both are out, which is pretty rare. I guess he just puts in some troops, right? Rombo's deck is so huge, though, is the problem. He's got 15 cards. I don't know what he's going to trash here. I don't know if he did trash. If he's got to get rid of a dagger, right? Or he gets rid of Recon. Or maybe Dune Desert Planet. No, the other one's in his hand. Yeah, dagger's going to go here. That's what I figured. The troops go in. Baron will be able to take this, though. With second wave and strategic push, like, he can take this down. Spiceman's flow for Rombo. Gets him to 6. So Baron is stuck in. He's going to use second wave. It will be enough to get him the win. Allied Armada is not yet online for Vernius, so he can't use it. So Baron is going to second wave and take this down. He's got to put in both troops, so he gets +6. And that's going to be good enough for the win here. So Baron's going to get the bonus point with the Grand Vision. I guess he's going to use that probably for the... I guess just use it for the Bene Gesserit. And then look to find a way to maybe to conspire at the end or something. I don't know. I think this seems reasonable here. Gets an extra intrigue as well. Oh, he gets expedite. It'd be huge if he could find his way to instead of shipping, but he's never going to. Unless the players let him have it. It is empty. Players might let him go there. Not impossible. Oh, and Sentient's found Poison Snooper again. Can't even. He's found both of them. It's kind of nuts. So Dreadnought is put at Imperial Basin by the Baron. Rhombus is retreated. Everyone's got Dreadnoughts here this game. Like, it shows you how far Ix has come here and how much it's changed. Alright, here we go then. So, it is round 8. It is the Battle of Arakeen. There's no troops to be deployed. It is neutral. Zoom on out here a little bit here. So, here we go then. Ekaz has not got a good hand. Ekaz is in real trouble. What does Ekaz do here? Does he go holo projectors? I think he's going to go holo projectors. Or does he go Chow Murky and just close his eyes? He goes Chow Murky. He's going to close his eyes and hope he finds Cool on the Market. Nope. Colin does nothing. Rapid mobilization. Well, I mean, you know, that has some use here. He can look to try and garrison up some troops, perhaps. I don't know how he's going to do it, though. But Rapid's better than nothing. Hundro's up next. Hundro's got Gurney. He's got Mahayim. 2, 5, 7, 8, 10. Has 12 persuasion in hand currently. So Hundro's going to surely want to pick up a Spiceless Flow here. Is this going to be the final round? If Baron was to win it, it would be the final round here. Romba and Baron both have Dispatch and Envoy, which is nuts. And Romba, you imagine, is going to get Allied Armada online within Shadow's revealing, I would think. So, it seems likely that Romba's going to win this combat, and I don't see how Baron's going to pick up 2 points otherwise. He's going to be able to pick up 1 fairly safely, but 2 is a lot trickier. Unless he manages to get a bump and a Spice Must Flow, in which case Baron would most certainly probably win this match here. And Tuananhtd would be good for the next round. As it currently stands, say Tuananhtd wins, so he would go through. It would be Squirtlenick would be next in second spot, but it would only be 10 points. And with Nick coming in, the thing is though, with Yellow coming in 4th though, it still wouldn't be good enough though. So, as it stands, Squirtlenick is going to be eliminated from this tournament. Needs something to change here. Second, not good enough. And again, this is the problem with Nick. The 7 from 3 with no wins. The 100's going to go secrets. Just take the point. I don't hate it. Finds Dispensation, which is active, it should be noted. Hunter also wants to get hold of a second Dreadnought. But Hunter's problem is he needs to find a Spice Must Flow this round and a Dreadnought to get the extra point from Conspiracy. Snooper's going to be played for Romba. Finds the Kinds. Obviously not going to get trashed there. I think whatever it was, you weren't trashing it. Romba's got to get in. He's got to get Holo Projectors now, right? Surely. He's going to prep up for Research Station. Surely Romba's got to take Holo Projectors and get in the Shadows out the hand here. Oh no, Flagship was on there. Okay, so he's going to do it this way instead. Point regardless. But he doesn't have the money yet to actually get Flagship active. It's just a point. Can Romavernius find 3 points and end this game? I imagine he's going to try. And I think he's going to be good. It would think if Romavernius can find... He can get the selective breeding, or he throws in the Shadows either way, and he just wins this and just wins the combat, he's going to be good here. Baron will go in Hardy Warriors first, though. Oh, no! Or he goes in Highline, but he doesn't. He's going Hardy Warriors. Wow. I guess he's just going to put them all in here. So Baron's going to look to take this combat down and win this game. This is increasingly like this is going to be the last action here. Baron power plays the selective breeding here. Desperately trying to find a spiceless flow. Just trying to recover. The point is irrelevant. He was going to get it anyways. So he can trash out his discard if he wants. Oh, he's just trashing the power play as his card there. But I don't know why he didn't do that. He should have got rid of the daggers. Just to make it more likely by a spiceless flow. And he's at 6. Ikaz is going to need to find a way to steal suits to get the water to play Water of Life and recover here, you would imagine. Hundro back up here. As it stands, Charlie is going to be last, but he's going to be okay, but it's close. Taking the Emperor bump now, might as well. I think Hundro's got to use Dispensation, and he's got to get this Dreadnought, right? And just reveal and take 2 points. Feels kind of shitty, I guess, for Hundro. I don't think he's going to particularly like it. And it's just the truth, kids. I think, yeah, Dispensation, and he's going to go get second Dreadnought, and I guess just grab, like, I don't know. It's not really going to matter what he buys. He might even buy a tech. He's going to keep the Spice. I'm thinking this could be the last round. The Spice Must Flow's incoming here. The Dreadnought's up and running, so they know that he's got Grand Conspiracy. Yep, pretty obvious. So he's going to get a point for the Spice Must Flow and a point for Grand Conspiracy. He's going to get him to 7. 7 and some spice in the back pocket. But it's very possible he's still going to be last here. But because Nick is not winning this game, he's going to survive. Another Dispatchy Envoy, so just going wealth. So he's trying to get in the way of the Baron here is what's going on. That's purely a block. That's all that is there. It's a block here. Baron doesn't care because he's got Expedite, so he's going to get the bump anyways. So back down it goes. Highliner's just being threatened. He's just doing it now, so he's not even kind of any kind of waiting here. So Baron's saying, I'm going Highliner, no one else is, which is true. So bump's taken anyways. Tuan looks like he's going to be good here. Here's the water for Ikaz, so Water of Life is coming. Needs some luck here. It's 5 Persuasion, 7, 9. Okay, so he finds the Spice Must Flow. So it's going to get Ikaz to 8 points with Chow Murky. So Hundro is going to be last here. But I think even if Ikaz was second, Charlie's still got the win here, so it doesn't particularly matter. So I think Squirtle is, unfortunately, this is going to be the end here. It has been a very curious Ikaz game. Joe gets the Spice Must Flow, but he will come last here. Romba's got a free action. Might as well just chuck troops in and call it a day, right? Carfag. Oh, he's going to try and find Spice Must Flow here. He doesn't. He gets a load more swords, though, for what it's worth. I think I would have gone Carfag, but I don't think it's huge. Well, I mean, it is relevant. Like, you know, Baron's coming in with Highliner here. But Flagship is underway now. He's got the money for it, so he's going to be good here. Baron might as well save the Spice. There's no way Baron can catch here. Baron might as well just go, I don't know, conspiring or something. Get hold of an intrigue. If Baron finds plans in plans, that's a bonus point anyways. Baron should not fire in. He's going to do it anyways. He feels he's got nothing better to do, but he cannot possibly win this. I think Baron should have just gone conspiring and called it a day. I guess he figures, what the hell? And just in case that somehow Vernius is not got swords in hand, but he's going to be very good here. Ekaz buys the third Spiceman's Flow and gets a bonus spice for his troubles. Troop will be garrisoned. This will be rapid mobilization, so he's going to get an extra intrigue for his trouble here. Gets the sword as well. So he's at 12 strength. He cannot use a rapid mobilization, however, to put in the... Whoops. Cannot use rapid mobilization to put in the Dreadnought, however. That is the problem. So only troops can go in. So it's 9 strength. He gets the spice. He's going to cull here. There's no real point. It's going to be the end of the game unless somehow they tie, which I guess is possible. Yeah, green cannot trash the coordination. He's only gone to one spot here, so... He can't officially trash twice. So he's got to keep one of them. But it doesn't really matter, but, you know, it needs to be said. So Vernis is going to just chuck another troops. He gets the Alliance. He finds the Victor for some bonus spice there. Cherry on top. In fact, he thinks he's so good here, he's going to trash that out just to try and find something a bit better. I don't know what else he's going to be able to find, though, that gets him an extra point. I don't really see any point. He's just going to get hold of another boundary just in case. He finds double cross, which he might as well use. But it doesn't particularly matter here. Baron's got nothing to play. It's irrelevant. So, Von Bavernius is going to take this down. I think he's maybe a touch fortunate, but it's how it's worked itself out. Tuna's going to be second. And he is going to... Yeah, Tuna's going to be second here. Baron will be good. Tuna is going to finish on 11 points. And is going to have to rely... In fact, it's going to be very close, actually, to know who's actually in front here. Tuna and Charlie are going to be tied on points. It's going to come down to... it's going to come down to average points. I think Charlie is going to be good just. But it's going to be close here. We'll have to have a look. But Ekaz will come third place here. But it's not good enough, unfortunately. And that's going to be all she wrote here. Well, it's a bit of an all-over-the-place game, that, from at a glance. Bit of an all-over-the-place match. It was a most curious Ekaz game.
Yeah.
Just not going up at all.
There was, I mean, it was kind of some weird spots, I guess, you kind of got yourself into, I suppose. So it was a bit tricky. It's just kind of how it kind of played out. Though Spice Allies at the start was an obvious pick, but yeah, the game just got really kind of weird.
How about myself? Like, I didn't know. I was thinking that I'm winning really in the last round.
Nah, wrong.
Until Blue get the flagship, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that as a thing, but it didn't make a big difference. So Setnian's gonna win the table. From my mathematics here, I think Tuana, and Charlie are actually tied on points. And I have no idea who's gonna lead on average points. It's super close. I have no idea who's winning out of you two. We won't know until we update the tables at the end of this, but it's like razor thin between you two. So as to who goes through on fourth and who goes through at fifth.
I think Charlie up.
Charlie started with the advantage, but you've only got 1 point ahead, so it's pretty likely that Charlie will hold on for the fifth spot. But even so, it's been a tough group. It's been a wild group though. It's been a good one.
Oh, it's really good game. Like, I really regret that the first game I played Helena and I get only like 5 VP.
Yeah, that was...
and the rest of the tournament is like trying to make up for it.
Yeah, that's the problem. One hideous result, it does kind of it definitely causes issues, and that's the way it goes sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
It does cause that, you know, because the wins they tiebreak for, so average points ends up being a tiebreaker that counts more often than not. Hence why it's in there, you know, for good reason.
All right, thank you. So, see you guys.
I'm excited to see the video.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose...
I don't know that early review is still a thing. I should have early review the first one.
There was,
Blame
yeah,
the
there was
shadow,
some,
yeah.
there was, yeah, I mean, I didn't hate it. I mean, because Ekaz was desperately trying to find Ring, or I honestly think Ekaz was tempted to just insta-reveal first round. I think there was a temptation, wasn't there? He didn't pull the
Oh
Ring.
yeah,
You definitely thought
I
about
felt
it.
like
that
yeah, I felt like I
Alright, guys,
definitely needed
let's
to
go
reveal first
here.
round.
I'm not doing
Yeah, the temptation was there because it was easy for someone else to do it. Obviously, you found no ring, and then you end up obviously revealing earlier, anyways, in the second round. I just got the feeling I was looking at, it, I was thinking, I just think he wants to, but he just doesn't think it's right. It would have been very brave. Obviously, with Shadows and G Manipulation, that's the two pretty good cards, especially Shadows, and that's why you insta picked Ekaz, hoping to pick it up, but no ring, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate. Yeah.
I mean, it's a coin flip. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. You know, it's the risk you take. It was, you know, I don't hate the pick, but you know, if you don't get him, you've got to think about what you want to do. So, which is the way it is. But no, it's been a good scrap. Yeah, so it's been good to have you with the tournament. I hope you've enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, for sure. It was my first tournament, so I cherished it.
So that is going to do it for us here for Group S. It's been a lot of fun. I think it's been a really solid group. Confirmation results here that Sentient will go through in the top spot with 3 wins from 4 games. A very, very good effort there. Hugh will hold on to a wildcard position that was not guaranteed. There was definitely worlds where he would have been knocked out of those spots there, but he holds on. And confirmation that Charlie will just about hold on against Tuananhtd on average points. Charlie not making enough ground, so he will have to hope that he's going to have to qualify through as one of the best 5th spots. Squirtlenick, unfortunately, will be eliminated from the competition. We do thank you very much for watching. As always, you like we do, you can follow the channel. I've got a Ko-Fi. You can feel free to make contributions you wish to down in that. It's in the description. But other than that, folks, it's been a good game. I think it was pretty well played. It was again, it was a very curious game from Nick. Played kind of very non-standard, and just couldn't make the ground up there. In the end, took too long to try and punt for Alliance, and that might be why. You know, if he gets that extra point in and gets in front of Alliance, it might be a totally different story, and maybe Nick would have found his way through to the next round. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves. We will see you all in the next conflict.